am here. Okay, I hope anyway that this, yeah, okay, it says I'm live. So I'm gonna assume anyway that I am, in fact, live. Oh my goodness, my Ramona hair. My Ramona hair. Oh my goodness. Okay. I always cringe whenever it comes to after these things. Alrighty. So, hello and welcome to the anniversary of Scott Pilgrim versus the unofficial musical round one, which is amazing. I can't believe it's been a year, and that's crazy to think about. Wow, like it's been a year. That's really crazy. So before I get started with today's programming, I'm just gonna wait for a couple more minutes, just to see if there are any stragglers that might come in. Yes, shout out to you, Cretroet. I am so sorry. I most definitely butchered that name. I am so sorry. I, you know what? Challenge accepted. Critrow, Critrowcats, Critrowcats. Oh my god. All right. I'm just gonna give up while I'm ahead on that. Oh, crit rockets. Oh, okay. I like that. I really like that. I love seeing the creativity with the way that people like spell just random words, which is hilarious because like, when you're a kid, then they're like, oh no, that's not how that word is spelled. And then like later, like we're back to doing it again where we're spelling things just random weird ways. Crit as in critical. Yeah, I figured that. Oh my goodness. I got that one right. Yeah. And I gotta make that a 1 point for me. Alrighty. I'm just wondering where we should begin. So I'm only going to be live streaming for about an hour. At least that's the goal. So yeah, and full disclosure, I have ADHD. So if I either miss your message from the live stream, or if I get distracted just randomly, I apologize. Feel free to those of y'all in the description, or rather the chat, to let me know whereabouts I was going with that. So what's going on right now? That's a great question. What is going on right now? Well, it is September 13th. Yeah, so it's September 13th, and it is the anniversary of Act 1, Round 1, the demo album. So I think I'll just like get things started with just talking about Act 1, Round 1. I was really hoping it would that it would take off. I hate when I say that. Like, oh, it's like when I really hope that Scott Pilgrim versus the musical takes off, and then I'm like, oh, Scott Pilgrim takes off. Ah, it's great. We have fun here. So anyway, let's see here. Where should I start with today's programming? To celebrate Act 1, Round 1, I would like to first start things off with actually a thank you. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching us and for sharing the videos. Please share them, because seriously, like, when it comes to unofficial musicals, have them like kind of become official, or to like become legitimate anyway, things like Bridgerton, they do need to go viral. Because basically, if say Parker and I, in our current state, or maybe not our current state, but like 5 years ago, and we were just starting, and we were like, hey, could we like turn Scott Pilgrim into a musical? They would 100% say no, because they'd probably be like, oh, we want to get like Lin-Manuel Miranda to write the music instead, things like that. But when it comes to things like Bridgerton and Ratatouille and whatnot, then that is where like things go viral. People like our music, and if you like our music, please listen to us on SoundCloud, share our music, share the videos, and then who knows? There is a possibility that one day this show will actually see the light of day and become an official part, and we can take out the unofficial part, like that button, maybe turn it into a start button or something. uh yes. So I'm just, let's see here. Thank you for creating, sharing this wonderful thing. Thank you. Thank you for believing in our idiotic dream. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that so many of us have the same, literally the same idiotic dream, and that y'all are trusting me and liking what we've been putting out. Like, it's crazy because if you didn't know, the project originally began as like a group project, not like for school or anything, but like during the pandemic. And I did talk about this briefly in the last live stream that we did, but it originally started as a group project. Parker, who is the kind of co-director and also the the only other person who's in the album other than my brother in the beginning, who goes Gayo, like that is Parker. Parker said in a Broadway community, like, I want to do a Scott Pilgrim musical. Is there anybody who wants to do a Scott Pilgrim musical similar to Ratatouille, where we all kind of collaborate and make it a thing? And then that's how I just kind of got in, because I was like, well, I'm Canadian. I think I was the only Canadian in that group of people who wanted to write music for the show. I originally took two songs, which were Seven Evil Exes and Hole in the Moon. The first song I wrote was Hole in the Moon, which um, has, yeah, that is on YouTube, but it's an old version from, I think, 2020 actually. And then eventually it kind of became where Parker was like, hey, do you mind writing this song as well? Do you mind writing that song as well? Because people were dropping. And then eventually, yeah, it just turned into me basically doing the things. And the very first song of the musical is the only one that has gone completely untouched, an exception to like some vocal tracks, because the original track that we got from Evie Schuckman, who is the person who wrote in My Dreams, they originally recorded it literally, like, I think it was like their phone on the piano, and like they were just playing it, and then eventually I added some vocals, my brother added some vocals, as well as some bass and some drums and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. Dean Campbell, hello, hi. I know you said hi like a couple minutes ago, but that's me. That's how we. That's me. But anyway, long story short, then basically 5 years later, and here we are. And I was really hoping not to go this long, honestly, with this becoming an unofficial show. But the fact that we haven't heard from Brian Lee O'Malley and Universal, Netflix, whoever owns the rights to Scott Pilgrim, the fact that they haven't done anything quite yet to contact us, I'm kind of, I won't lie, I'm kind of happy about that, because that means that we can continue until we either A, get a cease and desist, or B, until it's done, pretty much. So yeah, it's crazy how many people want a Scott Pilgrim musical, and yet we're like the first ones to really put it out there, if that makes sense. An exception to the show that was on Netflix. I'm not going to say any more than that, but I will say people have asked us over the years if we had something to do with that. We did not. Absolutely not. My husband does think that there are two characters that look like me and Parker, and I don't think that's them talking to us. Because if it was, then I I think we'd hear from them by now. And also update on the Brian Lee O'Malley letter. I've heard nothing so far from Brian Lee O'Malley. I haven't heard anything from Brandon Ruth, because I gave him a letter as well, and I haven't heard anything from Alex Brightman, in exception to us having this particular letter here. Why don't we get things started with that there? So, alright, so this is my Scott Pilgrim desk, by the way. Like, well, it's my writing desk, but I have a lot of Scott Pilgrim stuff here, so, okay, of course, the Ramona and Scott pops are like unbalanced. I know Ramona is because she has a stand, and yet Scott plops over too. So anyway, so if you didn't see our video, this is a tweet that Alex Brightman put out. Somebody in the group saw this, and this is from 2020. This was August 24th in 2020, and Josh Charles, they said, missing theater, what's a movie that would make a great musical but hasn't been done yet? And Alex Brightman says, Scott Pilgrim, but as a rock opera. And Josh Charles says, will you star in it, please? And then Alex Brightman signed it, and he said he was very excited to listen to the album, and I hope he does listen to it. I know he's like kind of going from a lot of cons and stuff right now, and then they're gonna probably be like advertising for Has Been Hotel season 2 and probably Hell of a Boss. So I totally get it. He's busy guy, but I'm just very happy that the experience that we had was a positive one. Now let's move on to the next one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this back. Fun fact about this cosplay, by the way, and if you didn't see it on Instagram, I'm just gonna leave them there. If you didn't see it on Instagram, my Ramona cosplay won second at the Dragon comics. And I'm happy. Now I can officially say that I am a award-winning Ramona cosplayer. Yay. I didn't get like I wish I got a certificate or something to say that, but I do not. So yeah, so let's move on to the next part of the docket. Let's take a look. Hopefully he'll like what he hears and decides to help you move forward to get in your musical dreams. I hope so too. And like that's not to say that like he'll put in a good word necessarily with the right people, but I mean, I'm hoping. Actually, fun fact, I did actually advertise to Brandon Rogers, my first fan expo that I cosplayed Ramona. Not this version of Ramona, I was video game Ramona for that one. We didn't really have anything new to advertise, but my sister made these really cute bracelets, and I gave one to Brandon Rogers. Don't know who Brandon Rogers is, creator of, or not create, is he the creator of? I don't think he is, of Hell of a Boss, but he's the main, he's like lead writer basically, and voice actor of Blitz from that, and also he plays I think it's Katie Killjoy in Has Been Hotel. But anyways, let's move on. But I did actually advertise to him, so if Alex Brightman were to say anything to Brandon Rogers, I'm not going to say that Brandon Rogers is going to remember. Probably won't. But that's something. Alrighty, so let's get started. I'm going to start things off actually with a little blast from the past. I gave these away on my second fan expo. First fan expo where I was Ramona. Where I was this version of Ramona. One second. Right. So I handed these out to people, and funny enough, I think I like these a little bit better than what I ended up doing this year. This year I gave out stickers, but this was our advertisement to announce Act 1, Round 1. And as you can see, it is Ramona, and then it is the date that we released, which is a year ago today. Ah, can you believe it? And on the back side, this is actually, the reason why I kept it is because it was cut, but the way it's cut, but it has that, and it says Act 1, Round 1, and then our little our little link tree there. The link tree link should still work if you're able to read it on your screens. Whoop whoop. So yeah, that was something fun that I love doing, and I won't lie, I'm tempted to do it again, but I have to put a different date or something on the the numbers. Yeah, and here we are 1 year later. Isn't that amazing? Life is so interesting sometimes. Like seriously. I'm gonna put that here. I don't even know if y'all can even scan this over here. I kind of doubt it. But I had that in the background of my live just so people in the audience could read it because some people didn't know where to find us. But like, I mean, like the people who were there live. Anyway, so next I want to move on to this amazing piece. I've never had a Loungefly ever before in my life. Have I wanted one? Abso-freaking-lutely I have, especially as a huge Disney fan. But when I heard that they were making a Scott Pilgrim one, I had to get it. So this is my very first Loungefly, and yeah, it is from Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, and it is Scott and Ramona, and they're doing little heart. Isn't that cute? The only thing that I really wish is that, like, I wish that this was like in 3D. Like, I wish like that was the pocket. Like, wouldn't like that would have been so much better. But I also love the side here, and I love the pixelization with the kind of 3D kind of art. Let me see here. I haven't opened this before, so y'all are gonna see this. I was hoping to wear this at the cosplay contest today, but I ran out of time. But as you can see, as you can't see, rather, let's take these balloons. Hooray! So come on, there's more cardboard in here. Like, oh my gosh. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Let's see here. Alrighty. Yes, okay. So you can kind of see the lining. I wish that the pixelated hearts kind of continued on the inside. I debated getting a Powerpuff Girl one once, and I didn't get it because of the lining on the inside, because it was the new Powerpuff Girls versus the old ones. Come at me. I don't care. But yeah, this is from Hot Topic, if y'all are looking for it. Yeah. I'm very happy that I now have a Loungefly. I'm probably going to save that for exclusively conventions or anytime that I cosplay Ramona, or like I'm just advertising for the show in general. I'm applying to a bunch of conventions, by the way, in the kind of Toronto area. Or if y'all want to recommend me, please. I would absolutely love to travel around and just talk about the musical and stuff. Like, that would be so much fun. Oh yes, and also, by the way, I also got this to go inside the Loungefly. I didn't know these were a thing. But they go inside so you can put stuff, which I was like, oh, that's great for like if I do when I do conventions and stuff, because I always carry around makeup with me, like in my Ramona bag. Funny enough, I didn't bring my Ramona bag in here. Okay, it's across the room, but it's okay, y'all get it. But anyway, so it's from Kiki's Delivery Service. It's not actually a Scott Pilgrim related one, but yeah, it's Gigi and a bunch of bread, which I didn't even think about this, but like my husband's just like, that's perfect because it's like Gideon, and also bread makes you fat, so that's actually perfect. And this was on sale, so I'm very happy about that. So yay. And it has more pockets. Hot Topic as well, by the way. Is it weird that I'm advertising for Hot Topic? A little. I'm not even getting paid by them. I wish. I am broke AF. You think like here I am showing off like all these new Scott Pilgrim stuff, and I'm like, it's because like I saved for quite a few of these. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments here. Let's take a look here. Hey Nessie, I'm so happy I got to meet you. I love the stickers so much. Thank you so much. It was so awesome to meet you. Like, oh my goodness, I wish we had a bit more time to chat. Like, oh my goodness, I've never met like a fan IRL before. So the and I'm like talking like from old I used to be like an old like OG YouTuber, like not like paid or anything, but like I was like I was like a Twilight YouTuber. I kind of wish I still was because oh yeah, also it's Bella Swan's birthday. Hello. That was somewhat done on purpose when I chose this particular date. But yeah, so yeah, I never met a fan IRL. I knew one of my fans actually lived locally. Never met them. So it's amazing that I got to meet you. Like I'm so happy that that I got to meet you. Like thank you so much. I don't remember if you told me your name, but I'll say your username, Control-P. Thank you. The CTRL-P crown. Look at this. And I'm so glad that you like the stickers. Here we are 1 year later. And now that we're here, it's a 1 year later, we're going to thank you again for inspiring me. Of course, absolutely, absolutely. I don't know how, if you were here earlier, but I actually was diagnosed as autistic. I am level 1 autistic. Is this technically my coming out party? Kind of. I'm gonna say it is. Because I've never publicly announced it. I've been diagnosed with both. Yippee! I am ADHD. Yay! Let's see here. I wish I could get one. Let's see here. Yeah, like no, absolutely. Like if you just look up like Scott Pilgrim Loungefly, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it. I wish they would make a Loungefly of Ramona's bag because when I went to go get it with my mom's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna get an official Ramona bag," and I'm like, "No, I'm not." Like, oh my goodness, I wish because like my Ramona bag is literally like crumbling. I need to make a new one. Bread makes you fat. No, have you seen this the SP fan base? I wish I knew what that one was. Oh my goodness. Butter does not make you fat. Sugar and glucose, fructose makes you fat. High carb diet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. More money to bird on the Loungefly. Yep. Okay. Hunter, love it. Okay, I might forget. That's not because I'm trying to be like rude or anything, but I will. I'm terrible with names. I would say I have the memory of a goldfish, but I'm gonna say, with my ADHD, I remember everything or I remember nothing. That's just how it is. Oh my goodness. Yes, one of us. Oh my goodness. Happy to be here along with the journey. Two of us. Yes! Scott Overbeck. Okay, don't worry. Oh my goodness. I literally love everybody in the Scott Pilgrim fan base. I seriously do. Like every time that I've been stopped by people who are like, I want a photo or whatever, like I just love talking about Scott Pilgrim with people, like especially like here in Canada where Scott Pilgrim takes place. Like it's it's amazing. I love it. I just love talking to people about I just love people talking to people about fandoms in general, but like to talk to people about Scott Pilgrim specifically, it's the bomb.com. Like hell, even the person like that I talked to about the Loungefly. No, actually not about the Loungefly. It was about the GG one because I went to a different hot topic. And they noticed my Ramona tattoo over here, and they were like, "Oh my god, like I love it. I love the books." And I was like, "Well, let me tell you something." I hate when I do that because it sounds like I'm like really self-centered and everything, but I'm not. I'm literally just like advertising because I just want to get the word out that it's a thing. Again, it's not even about me and having my self gratification of my work being out there. Blah. It's literally just about sharing Scott Pilgrim. That's literally it. The picture behind me, if you're talking about this one, that is an autograph from Kellen Lutz, who played Emmett in Twilight. And I'm keeping it up because it's Bella Swan's birthday. Yali, Yali, Yali. I'm trying to remember what the. Oh, okay. I see. You're talking about your username. Okay. Got it. Okay. So Yali, the Friday night funkin' fan. Awesome. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Always take the opportunity to spread the word about your dreams. It is the best through word and they are nourished to grow. Absolutely. Why did I forget suddenly? Crit rockets. Crit rockets. I got it. I got it. Amazing. Oh my goodness. My mom was also a big fan of Twilight. Yes, one of us, or fellow ratties, as as those Twilight fans say. Yay. Thank you. Alrighty. So yeah. So that's a autograph from Emmett from Twilight, and I love it. It's I got that from Fan Expo, and he was an amazing person. I would love to talk about it, but you know, we're here for Scott Pilgrim. I wish I had one from Jackson Rathbone because he was like, yeah, you know, Scott Pilgrim's one of my favorite movies, and he played Jasper in the movie, and I'm like, what? Like, you will love this. Hello. So yeah, like I wish I had an autograph from him, but I don't. I only got this one because Kellen Lutz gave it to me for free, which was, oh my goodness. Okay, so when's the Lucas song? Great question. More on that later. Maybe. How later is later? Is it later after the stream? Is it tomorrow? Is it a year from now? I hope it's not a year from now. Oh geez, that would suck. Like, not just for y'all, but for me too. Oh my goodness. I will say Lucas's song is one of my favorites. But more on that later. Okay, so next, I'm going to do this one. I have a confession to make. I have already opened this. So I didn't know this was a thing. I was just like, oh, it's just a figurine, like 1 in 5,000 of them. Cool. But yeah, like I was like, okay, yeah, I'll get it. Why not? I already have, I have more Scott Pilgrim pops than here. Knives is actually behind the frame back there. And I have Lucas, and I have Nega Scott. I have a bunch of stuff. But anyway, so I'm just gonna show y'all what this is. So, okay, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna show you the back just so you know what the options are. You're going to see a photo of Envy. That may or may not be what I have. That's all I will say. So, actually, you know what? Actually, the truth is technically that, you know what? Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. So that is actually all of them. And as you will see when I take this off, it actually has all of them. So when I opened it, you know, I was like, but then I have to turn it around. So there is Scott, which I would have been totally happy with, or am I happy with it? Nega Scott, which is Chase. It's a 1 in 6 chance. Again, definitely would have been happy with that one. And then there's Envy Adams, which is a super Chase. As I found out, there are 48 of her out in the wild. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's like a freaking golden ticket. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in here. But what I will share with y'all is I got Nega Scott. Yes! Like, which is amazing. Like, I was actually thinking of opening this today, but I kind of lost my patience. So, and I didn't want to open it and be like, oh, look at that. It's Scott. That's okay. I wanted him anyway, which I actually do. I'm thinking of getting another one of these just so I can get Scott. Like the regular Scott. But yeah, like I absolutely love this. I've never had one before. I kind of love how he kind of looks like Ness, and he's kind of chubby. I love him. I am living for this Scott. Again, hot topic. But he's so freaking cute. I love him. Like, he's so cute. Like, if you compare him to well, let me go. If you compare it to Michael Cera as Scott from the movie, you can tell it's Michael Cera. This, it looks like, you know, video game character of Scott. Video game character of Scott, yep, like Ness almost. But yeah, I don't have the takes off pops. I've wanted to get them, but broke AF, as you know. But okay, you can just hang out there, Scott. And yeah, I have this one. He's loose in the box. I asked, they were like, oh, that's how they all are. Alrighty then. So it's unfortunately damaged a little bit in there, but you know what? I am happy. You. Alrighty, you just chill out there. Amazing. Let's take a look here. Parker here can confirm it's a bop. Yes. A little gremlin guy who also sees. I always love to see him. Absolutely. Alrighty. Last but not least here of the merchandise stuff. I got this today. So one of my, actually, you know what? Here's what I'm going to share with y'all here, because this is also on my desk here. So the reason why we mentioned Charles Martinet in the album versus Pac-Man or any other video game character or voice actor is because literally last year I met Charles Martinet. If you don't know who he is, he's the voice of Mario, which I guess y'all should know that from listening to the album. But this is my childhood copy of Luigi's Mansion, and Charles Martinet just sketched all over it, which is amazing. Like he even like put a little mustache in there. It's like, oh, I love it. I love it so much. So just to celebrate, and he is such a sweet man, by the way. Such a sweetheart. I put it I put a mention of him in the album. I feel like I have mentioned why, like, because Scott is like, Charles Martinet did a thing and couldn't make his jaw move, and yeah, it probably sounded a little bit better than that, but and some of y'all were like, huh, what's going on? So I guess I could tell the story about that, why that one is what I'm talking about with that. But maybe I'll do that while I open this. So with me winning the cosplay contest today, I got a gift card for the dragon, which, fun fact, same place that I actually met Brian Lee O'Malley about last year, which is kind of crazy. And I wore this exact cosplay. Terrible wig job on my part. I didn't have the time or something. I don't know what happened with that, but I looked awful in it. But he said he liked my cosplay. But anyway, so I got this with my winnings. And yeah, so this is a print collection from 2004 to 2004 to 2024. Now I can speak. So in here there are 20 prints and a bonus sketch print. So there's one of 4 in here. So I'm gonna attempt anyway at opening this. It kind of kills me to open it, but at the same time, like, I do this for y'all. So while I try and open this, I'm just gonna use a bobby pin here just to try and pierce the plastic. So the reason why I mentioned the Charles Martinet thing, like the way it's, the reason why Scott actually, mentions Luigi instead of like Mario or something like that, other than the fact that Luigi is my favorite. I have a Luigi Mansion tattoo on my leg. The way that Charles Martinet came up with the voice of Luigi is because before he was even actually hired technically to do the voice of Mario for the next, like, what, 20 some odd years that he was playing Mario, he was originally hired to just be the voice of him at a convention, and it was one of those motion capture things. So people could go to a screen and talk to Mario. It was actually Charles Martinet inside of a box, and he would talk, and Mario's mouth would move because motion capture. But then people would ask for Luigi, and then like, sorry, someone called me Hagrid. Good. Okay, cool. I love Hagrid. I hate Harry Potter, but I love Hagrid. Anyway, so, Charles Martinet, so people would ask for Luigi, and of course they can't do Luigi because it's motion captured for Mario. So Charles Martinet, thinking on his feet, because he is great at improv. He would have to come up with a reason why Luigi can't come. So he would be like, "Oh, Luigi, why don't you come over here?" And then he'd have to talk without making his jaw move, because if he makes his jaw move, then Mario's jaw is going to move. So he'd be like, "Oh no, I can't, I'm too shy." So and that's how he came up with the voice of Luigi. Long story made longer. That is the reason. So alrighty. So I'm feeling a bit self-conscious now about the Hagrid comment, I won't lie. Hooray, trolls win. So I'm taking this off. So fun fact, this this jacket, I got it on Marketplace, but actually it's so it's not exactly like Ramona's, but it has these beautiful embroidered flowers on it. But yeah, it's too small on me, but nobody notices. Literally no one notices. So, alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. So, before I open this, I'm going to take a look at what y'all are saying about May, or, you know, in terms. Scott Pilgrim X Earthbound confirmed. I don't. Is it weird I don't know what Earthbound is? Every time people mention a fandom to me and I'm like, I don't know what it is, I'm like, do I not know what the kids are into these days? Like, how old am I? Oh my goodness. Let's see here. It should be a running gag on the franchise that Scott always asks a different video game question to Ramona in every new adaptation of the scene. I agree. I absolutely agree. Let's see here. Hello, fellow Scott fan. Gotta head out, but happy anniversary. I'm so excited for what you might make in the future. I went to a festival and there was a Scott Pilgrim stuff and I got a kid, Pinkle? Is that what they're called? Pinkle? I have no idea. I thought they were just called Pix because it has an exclamation point for the Scott figurine. You know, I'm gonna move them over here. All right. So it was a pickle. I love that. I love that. I always look for Scott Pilgrim merchandise at like, what's it called? Like at like conventions and stuff, and like I never see anything unless they're like AI art or even like just motion capture stuff. So okay. Oh, that was smooth. Okay, so let's take a look here. Oh, alrighty. I don't know. I don't think this is the mystery print because I kind of doubt that that's how things would start. But you know what? Let's. Do you want to stay put? Okay. So. Oh, this is from 2005. Wow, that's amazing. So we got this. Oh, alrighty. I imagine that the mystery print would be at the end, probably. I'm gonna assume. Let's see here. I'm sorry if some of y'all probably already have these, but I legit like don't. I didn't have one of these, and I didn't know anyone who doesn't. So I love that this became like an album cover for somebody, like something similar anyway. See, this is from 2007. That's a different version of the SP heart shirt, which is very interesting. I also love Ramona's hair like this, like from the fourth adaptation. Oh my god, Young Neil has a DS. Like, oh my goodness, he has a DS. That's so funny. Okay, I hate doing this with stuff. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. I'm trying to figure out what the art style is. Gorillas, I believe that was, I believe it was them who did that. That makes sense. That would make sense that the Gorillas would do that. Fossils, these prints are right here. I know, right? I almost said Sonic, but I don't think that's it. This is 2007. it's amazing that how different his art style like changes over time. See, this is SP20. So is this my, I don't think this is the, no, this wouldn't be the the special print, but yeah, it says SP20, so that may be during 2020, maybe, or it could be the 20th anniversary. Again, so interesting that the art is just slightly different. Yeah, this is actually, I learned that this is actually from a very rare Scott Pilgrim comic book, apparently. Like, yeah, this is really cool. This one's not dated. Um, Scott's face, like, oh my god. That's like me every day, like when I have a social interaction. Oh my goodness. I was just so anxious today, I won't lie. Like, with literally everything. Let's see here. Alright, come on. Let's keep going here. Okay, Scott Pilgrim's Brian Lee O'Malley signs at Meltdown on 7th, Somerset Boulevard, March 22nd, 2 to 4 p.m. That's cool. And again, don't know if that was during 2020. But, you know, I just love that. I just love all this kind of thing. Midnight Tuesday, February 3rd, Brian Lee O'Malley at Hanley's, West 3rd, New York, New York. I wish there was a bit more Toronto stuff, because, I mean, as much as he gave us so many in the books, I just wish that we had a little bit more. And I know he lives in LA now, but, you know, Brian O'Malley at Rocket Ship, Brooklyn, New York. Is this gonna be like, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, I love this next piece. Okay. Come on. Come on. I'm trying not to like rip the paper either, like, or bend it or whatever, which I know that's technically impossible, but oh man. Okay, you know what? I legit love this. Like, I mean, like, for like the musical, like, because I always imagined Wallace kind of like sitting there, kind of like that, in like his anyone else who knows like Disney World, does this not look like the clam thing from the Little Mermaid from the ride? But yeah, this legit looks like it's the musical. Like, I won't lie. Although the vacant look in like everyone's eyes is a little bit interesting. It, you know what I mean? If you watch like anime in general, then you would know what I'm talking about. Like, where it just looks like everyone's kind of has a vacant expression, where, you know, even in the books, I guess you could tell. Alrighty, come on. Alrighty. Ooh, I love this one too. Let's take a look at that. That is sick. Oh my goodness. I was like, why is Todd's tears going over? It's not. Oh, it's not. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's interesting. So, Ramona has a sword, but Envy has a hammer in this one. That is so cool. Like, that is so interesting. And like, there's the CN Tower, which is awesome. I'm so glad that they incorporated that. Yeah, I love everything about this one. Like, I mean, I guess you could say that some of the Evil X's heard that a certain substance was legal in Canada. That's what I'll say about the both of that. I know that's not the intention, but I just think it's hilarious. Oh, and I love Wallace's face. He's like, yeah, okay, looks like he chose death. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, and let's see here. Oh, this one did not have a piece of paper behind it. Ooh, I love this. Oh, I love that. That is so cool. Like, this is like the different versions of Ramona. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. it says. That is so cool. I kind of wish that they were like every kind of version because we have some repeats. I think they're all repeats. Yeah, they're all repeats. But I love that. I won't lie. I kind of thought this was I thought this was like Lisa or Kim for a hot minute, but yeah. Since when has Scott never ever not chosen death? Valid point. Valid point. Oh my goodness. Am I anywhere like close to the end? I don't think I am. Oh, look at that. Now there's 2 pieces of paper. Okay, I know exactly what my surprise print is. I don't know if I'm allowed to put this on YouTube. Um uh I'll put it here though. This is my surprise print. That is amazing. I love it. Oh my goodness. I think I saw, yeah, 2012 he made this. Wow, that's amazing. Because I only saw this recently. Like when he, like, what did he do? He went to, what did he do? He went to, no, he didn't go anywhere. It was for Valentine's Day. I have that framed. You know what? I would frame it, but I live in my parents' place. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think anyway, this is my surprise one. I think. I'm gonna say it is. Because I saw elsewhere that this was the surprise print. But that is amazing. I'm glad I got a Lisa print. Oh, I love that. I love that. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Just with the, okay, I love these kinds of this kind of art where it's like just Scott and Ramona just living their regular life and then just like it's funny. It's so funny. I love that. I love it so much. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I love that, and I love the little photo. You know what? I won't lie. This one is probably my favorite. This one's probably my favorite. Okay, I did not know that this would actually become like a full-on like unboxing completely, but ooh, I love that too. Very Halloween. I almost was I was like, is Kim Shrek? I thought Kim was Shrek for a minute. The ogre ears. Oh my goodness, I love it. But yeah, maybe I'll put this up for Halloween. Ooh. If there's any other holiday ones in here, I would love that. When hanging up a frame, you always got to use the biggest hammer you can find. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. Ooh, I love this too. I almost asked if this was Envy for a minute, but that's Ramona. And then, yep, he's crying upwards again. I know he's not, but I love that. Oh my god! And then there's Lucas and there's oh my goodness, Lucas and Wallace. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Oh my goodness, and Gideon has his own brand of volleyball apparently. That is, I love that. I love that. This is from 2021 after Jim Lee, it says. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Also, fun fact for y'all, they announced Scott Pilgrim Takes Off in 2020, like late 2020. We already started our musical, so hence why some people are like, oh, like, did you work together? And it's like, no, we didn't. They probably already had that all written and everything beforehand, but yeah, I love this one too. I won't lie, I love it. I kind of wish that I had this when I met Brian Lee O'Malley because I would have loved to have gotten like this kind of stuff printed. Oh, I love this one too. Like I was actually like, I wasn't doing this in the store, but like, and oh my goodness, like, yeah. One of these days I'm gonna redo this wig. I actually do already have a wig that I gotta do, but goodness, I love it. I love it, and I have to like paint my nails one of these days, to do it. Oh yes. Okay, this is the same thing as up here, but this is from the tour, and this is just the art piece. If you saw the last live stream, the show that The song that I played from Act 2, Asking Toronto, I always imagined like this part, like down here, as like being like the cover art. Like, I love it. What I did get Brian Lee O'Malley to sign, though, because I would have loved for him to sign either my Ramona bag or my or one of the posters, but it said that he would only sign like official merchandise, or like cosplay photos were fine, like, you know, like that kind of thing, but otherwise not really. Oh my god, I love this. It's giving me like Men in Black kind of vibes, and I love it. I love it. And with the CN Tower, I am dead. Matthew Patel is just like, sup. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I think we're on to the last one. Oh wait, actually, is this the surprise one? I think it is the surprise one. Yeah. Okay, that is so sick. Well, if this is the surprise one, I got Lynette. That is so awesome. Funny enough, I don't know if I should say this, but I don't think we gave her any lines in the. No, wait, we did. She might have one or two. But I was like, oh no, she needs more. So maybe that's a sign. Okay, yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, so my surprise one was actually, yeah, my surprise one was Lynette. So, because it has all the different years and stuff. Feel free to take a screenshot, whatever y'all want to do. But yeah, please support the artists and everything. Us Canadians need it wherever we can. Brian Lee O'Malley doesn't live in Canada anymore, but I still consider him a Canadian. Sorry, my dad called me, and hopefully I'm back to normal. Am I? Am I back to normal? I'm gonna say I am. Okay. Just gonna check up on these comments here. Trying to get my school to do a Scott Pilgrim musical. Like, if they do, like, please let us know, because I would love to see it. Like, absolutely would love to see it. We have been approached by people to put the show on stage, like the version that I've written, but the problem is we don't have all the backing tracks yet. So it's a bit difficult to do that without the backing tracks. So gotta wait for all that to be done. And I was hoping to do Act 1, Round 1 for the live performance that I did. Unfortunately, that didn't happen because a lot of things were going on behind the scenes that I was not a part of. And like nothing bad, It's just, it was on the company's part. That's what I will say. So things just kind of happened that I was the only one on stage doing that, which I kind of partly expected. But who knows, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Let's see here. Let's go, Pilgrim. It's like a Where's Waldo image, but it's your favorite characters. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. I think there's the other side of the collection. I think that's one there. That one's the other side of the collection too. Oh yes, yes, yes. I know what you mean. Yes. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so before I end this broadcast, because I only have a set amount of time with y'all, I am going to share some information. So, it's Catholic, so Gideon's death will be Scott holding a cross. Oh my god. I went to a Catholic school myself, so that's not beyond me. I played Jesus when I was actually I have a storytime video on my own channel about me playing Jesus once. That was the last storytime video I think I released. But anyway, let's get to some stories, shall we? So not some stories, rather. I was really hoping to go through every single song and talk about the making of them and whatever not. But doesn't look like I have the time to do that now. And even if I might say, oh, I'll just do it really fast, knowing me, that's not going to happen. So, here is what I am gonna do. I am going to reveal the song list of the songs for round 2. Yay! Yay. Okay. So, I have a feeling I'm probably gonna forget them because I'm going off of the top of my head. Just a little bit. But the first song of Act 1, Round 2 will be Midnight Query. I don't know if I should say who's gonna sing it. I'm not gonna say who sings it, just so y'all can chat about it in the comments or wherever. The second song is Am I in Love Reprise. The third song, give me a second here. Oh, now I remember. The third song is Superstar SP version. The fourth song is OMG. The fifth song, if I'm going in the correct order of numbers, the fifth song is That's a Wrap. The sixth song, I believe I was on the sixth. The sixth song is Knives versus Ramona. The seventh song, give me a second here, I'm just gonna triple check, make sure that that is correct. Yes, it is. Yes. The seventh song is Breaking Hearts. The eighth song is Hole in the Moon, SP version. I wonder if I could technically call it SP version now that I think about it, because technically that was the OG before Flowers came out. Was I on the 8th? Yes. The 9th song is Rockstar Bass Battle. Rockstar Bass Battle. I call it Rockstar. It's technically Rockstar / the Bass Battle. The 10th song is Vegan Police. And the 11th song, the 11th song, we don't know if it's going to be joined with this 12th song. So I'm going to say 11th song for now. The 11th song, Breaking Hearts for... Wait. Nope. The 11th song is To the Future. The 12th song... Jesus, how many songs did I put in this album? The 12th song is Breaking Hearts Reprise / Hole in the Moon Reprise / what was it? Oh my goodness. What was it? Hole in the Moon Reprise / oh yes, / Act 1 Finale. That's what it was. So it's Breaking Hearts Reprise, Hole in the Moon Reprise / Act 1 Finale. There you go. That is all of the songs from round 2 that I am remembering currently. I am quite sure that that is all of them. If there's any more than that, I just might need to find a one-up or something. I've never done like a set list reveal before. I've always wanted to, so I'm glad that I was able to do that here. So that is, oh wait, no, there's one more thing. So I don't know if it's released yet. If Parker is here, feel free to release the hounds. But if Parker is not here, then then you will see it sometime tonight. That's what I will say. So tonight we are releasing all of Act 1, Round 1 in its, keep in mind, this is Round 1. Act 1, Round 1 in its entirety, every single lyric video combined into one single video. There is something cool that I made at the beginning that I hope y'all will like, but I hope y'all will enjoy it. I enjoyed making it, and it's amazing to just see how far that like we've come. I will say also I almost said OMG. The Am I in Love is going to be different. Like the lyric video is going to be different. We might re-release it with how different it is, just because it's different. And the reason for that is we had another voice actor play Scott in that version. And also, I didn't do the, you know what, Scott, I've never kissed a guy before. That's okay, me either. So that wasn't in the original lyric video. So I have included that into this particular lyric video. It's, you'll see, you'll see. I was really hoping to watch it with all of you tonight, but I'm glad that we got to hang out and got to hang out and just hang out. Have you seen the Scott Pilgrim Mad special? I did not. I did not. Like, I'm always surprised by like how many like Scott Pilgrim stuff there is that like I've never heard of. Like, I heard that there was like some kind of a tribute, not tribute, some kind of a anniversary screening that was happening in Toronto. I never heard about that. But yeah, anyway, so I am very happy that I got to hang out with y'all tonight. Thank you again so much for the past year, the past 5 years that we have had. And literally, like, here's like the future, I have a feeling, is going to be bright. I don't know. I have a feeling. I don't know. It could be wishful thinking. And it could be an idiotic dream, but you know, it's one that a lot of people have had. And that's something. That's something. I was hoping to say something really inspirational, but that's but yeah. Make sure that you look at us. Keep an eye out on the channel for the compilation video of all the lyric videos for round 1. We are hoping to release a date for round 2 soon. As of right now, I had some technical difficulties, and I just need to figure out if I can figure it out on my own, or if I might need to reach out for external help from people. But yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it's gonna be fine. Yeah, because otherwise it's gonna be quite tiring. That being said, how many times have I said that? That being said, yeah, happy 1 year anniversary to Scott Pilgrim Round 1. And here is To the Future. And please look us up on SoundCloud if y'all missed that announcement. We are officially on SoundCloud, and yeah, we're on SoundCloud. So you will find Act 1, Round 1. You will find Rockstar, which is the newest song from Round 2. Yes, we released a song for Round 2 for meeting to celebrate us meeting Brett and Ruth, and meeting Alex Brightman. I need to get a drink. Yeah. And where was I? If this is frustrating for y'all, imagine how frustrating this is for me. And oh my goodness. What was it? Where was I? Yeah, so we released Rockstar, which is the song that Todd sings, Rockstar slash Bass Battle. That is also on SoundCloud. Forgot for a minute what it was called. But also on top of that, I have released Flowers, which is the 2020 album prequel to Scott Pilgrim. Uh, and it's and what I will say is that we are going to try and use nearly all the backstory songs in some capacity, unless they already have been used. Because I have hidden so much in the music, y'all don't even know. I think somebody even just today only noticed that slick or sleek is literally slick. I'm gonna leave that with y'all. But literally, sleek and slick are technically the same thing. That's what I will say, and that's why I credited Brian Lee O'Malley in that. So have fun figuring out how and why. And that's it. I think that's literally everything. So yeah, go on, follow us on Instagram. Where else? Instagram, SoundCloud, here. Hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah, whatever the kids say these days. Yeah, okay, I will see y'all soon. Thank you so much for believing in our idiotic dream, and I will see you all on the subspace highway, or on Discord. Well, Discord is the subspace highway, technically. Yay! Have a great one, everybody. Happy anniversary. Happy birthday, Bella Swan. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna exit out here. See you around. See you around. Bye. Close.